Blessed day everyone. I am Alvin J.D. Relatado, a second year BSA student, and today I will be presenting and explaining selected key terms based on our recent site visit. Regulatory and taxation of the BOC, NAIA, and Tariff Commission. Number 1. CMTA RA 10863. The Customs Modernization and Tariff Act is the primarily law governing customs procedures, import or export regulations, and tariff administration in the Philippines. During our site visit to BOC NAIA, we saw how all import procedures strictly follow CMTA rules, especially in inspection and taxation. Number 2. De minimis value. The minimum value of goods below which no duties or tax are collected. We learned that the small value shipments are processed faster since they may be exempt from duties. Number 3. HS code. A standardized numerical system used intentionally to classify traded products. At the Tariff Commission, we saw how the HS codes are used to determine the correct taxes for goods. Number 4. HTN, or the ASEAN Harmonized Tariff Nomenclature. A tariff classification system used by the ASEAN countries based on HS code. The Philippines use HTN to align trade classification with ASEAN partners. Number 5. Tariff classification ruling, an official decision on the correct classification of the product. Expert explains how importers request ruling to avoid penalties. Number 6. Lodgement, the process of electronically submitting import documents to customs. We observed that brokers submit documents digitally before goods arrive. Number 7. Selectivity system or color lanes, a system that assigns shipments to green, yellow, or red lanes based on the risk at the NAIA. High-risk shipments go through the stricter inspection or the red lane. Number 8. Physical examination, manual inspection of goods by customs officer. Officers open package to verify contents when flagged. Number 9. Non-intrusive inspection or X-ray. Use of X-ray machine to inspect cargo without opening it. We saw X-ray machines scanning cargo quickly and efficiently. Number 10. Assessments of duties and taxes. The computation of payable tax based on the value and classification. The customs officer calculated tax using declared value and HS codes. Number 11. Airway bill, a document issued by airlines for air cargo shipments. All air shipments at the NAIA had a airway bill for tracking and documentation. Number 12. Abandoned goods, not claimed within a specified period. Unclaimed shipments are stored and eventually auctioned. Number 13. BOC Port of Entry, official location where goods enter the country and undergo customs clearance. NAIA serves as a major port of the entry for air cargo. Number 14. IEIRD, Import Entry and International Revenue Declaration Form for Import Processing. Brokers prepare this document for the customs clearance. Number 15. Customs Appraiser, officer responsible for determining the value and classification of goods. Appraisers verify it declared value are accurate. Number 16. Anti-dumping duty, additional tax imposed on goods sold below normal value. The Tariff Commission handles investigations related to unfair pricing. For the second topic, logistics and brokerage operation, NMM brokers and MST SI Subic. Number 1. Declarant, person responsible for declaring goods to customs. Broker act as declarants during processing. Number 2. Incoterms 2020, international rules defining responsible of buyers and sellers. Companies use Incoterms to determine who pays shipping and duties. Number 3. Bill of lading, a document issued by a carrier acknowledging receipt of the cargo. Used in import operation at Subic for shipment tracking. Number 4, demurrage. Free charges for delay cargo pick up at port. Delays in clearance result in extra cost. Number 5, detention. Free for keeping containers outside the port beyond allowed time. Importers pay penalties for late return of containers. Number 6, TEU. Standard unit of measuring container capacity, port capacity in measurement TECUs. Number 7, stevedoring. Loading and unloading cargo from ships. Workers at Subic perform this operation using cranes. Number 8, arrestry. Transfer of cargo from ships to storage area. Arrestry services handle cargo movement inside the port. Number 9, manifest. List of cargo on board a vessel. Customs checks manifests before unloading. Number 10, freight forwarding. Organizing shipment from origin to destination. Companies coordinate transport and communication. Number 11, supply chain visibility. Ability to track goods throughout the supply chain. Digital system allow real-time tracking. Number 12, transshipment. Transfer of cargo from one vessel to another. Subic serves as transshipment hub. Number 13, LCL. Shipment sharing container space. Used for all small shipments. Number 14, FCL. Full container used by one shipper. Prepared for large shipments. Number 15, chassis. Trailer used to transport containers, seen moving containers around the port. Number 16, port throughput. Volume of cargo handled by port. Indicates port efficiency. Number 17, pre-port zone Subic. Area with tax incentives for businesses. Companies operate with reduced tax in Subic. For the third topic, special economic zones and incentive. PEZA Baguio. Number 1, Eco Zone. Designated area for economic activities with incentives. PEZA zones attract investors. Number 2, ITH. Tax exemption for a specific period. Companies benefit from reduced taxes. Number 3, cross-border trade. Trade between different countries. PEZA companies export goods globally. Number 4, indirect export. Selling goods to exporters instead of directly aboard local suppliers support exporters. Number 5, zero rate VAT. VAT rate of 0% of export-related goods. Encourages export businesses. Number 6, customs territory. Area where customs laws fully apply. Eco zones have special rules compared to customs territory. Number 7, admission. Eco zones. Entry of goods into eco zones without duties. Raw materials enter freely. Number 8, PEZA Gate Pass. Documents allowing goods movement in and out of eco zone. Required for every transfer. Number 9, constructive exportation. Treating goods as export even if consumed locally in the eco zone. Allow tax incentives. Number 10, certificate of origin or CO. Documents stating origin of goods needed for trade agreements. Number 11, surety bond. Guarantee for compliance with customs rules. Required for certain transactions. For the last topic, operations and quality standards. Number 1, GMP. Standards ensuring safe manufacturing process. Companies follow strict procedures. Number 2, QA. System ensuring product quality standards, monitoring processes. Number 3, QC. Inspection of finished products, checking of defects. Number 4, lead time. Time from order to deliver affects customer satisfaction. Number 5, Inventory management systems of monitoring stock levels prevents shortage or overstocks. Number 6, JIT or just in time. Receiving goods only when needed. Reduce storage costs. That's all. Thanks.